You're listening to the Two Dumb Babies Secret Podcast, available every week on Patreon and every other week on YouTube and wherever else you listen to podcasts. And now, for the intro.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together.
Thanks. It's like I wouldn't have to say I'll wait if you just moved faster, you know?
You want me to run over?
Run over,
knocking
dude.
everything over.
Yeah.
Knock my drink over.
How bad are you at running?
I don't know. There's lots of stuff on the floor.
Have a little faith in yourself, Eric.
It's not bad at running. It's bad at dodging everything.
Well, you want me to run? I'm going to destroy my entire apartment.
I've got this guy. See?
Like,
He's going to attack me if I run.
Have you ever seen me run?
Podcast.
I run with my arms out like this. I swing.
I gotta watch I gotta watch his bed and all of his toys and apparently him.
Yeah, he gets pretty excited when you run. But I mean, all dogs do.
Yeah,
who
dogs
doesn't
just get excited.
Get excited?
I was walking him today, and he was walking, and then this girl just ran by, and he just jumped off the wall he was on and started running too. I'm like, no, just because someone else is running doesn't mean we're now running.
Who doesn't love running? Who gets it? He's also standing up and digging around and stuff.
Are you looking for a book to read? Get down.
I feel like half this show is watching Larston.
It is now.
It's like babysitting, making sure he wasn't
Larston, get down.
Doing anything.
I think he's trying to get the drumsticks that I hid from him. Come on.
Nice.
Or do you want the coconut bomb? Is this what you're trying to get?
Does that work?
He's trying to get. Yeah, it was made by.
You used it?
A friend who, a guy we met on tour in Switzerland, and he lives in oh man, dang it, I'm forgetting where.
By Hyde on High.
Yeah,
this is
High on Hyde is the name of his bar, and it's in oh my god,
it's in Vietnam. It looks like it's in
no,
Vietnamese.
No, not Vietnam.
Co Pha Nhan. It looks like it's Vietnamese.
The Ship Porn was his name.
Ship porn?
Shit porn. I don't know what his actual name was, but shit porn's what we called him, and I think that's what he told us to call him, or we were just really drunk and being mean.
Like, what's up? I'm shit porn. Here's a coconut bomb. And you're like, where am I? What a weird place.
It was the day. It was either Rome's birthday or my birthday. They're back to back, and so we were in the middle of just being super drunk, and we were looking for weed, and.
All I could find was this coconut bomb.
And Rome will just ask random people, especially if we're in a foreign country, just like, I need weed. And so we'll ask people. And no, he sent us this, but that was nice. But he was just asking around, and we found this guy, and he had weed.
Word. Did he make the bong for you right then and there, or was it already made?
This was shipped to us afterwards.
Oh, okay.
This was a present later on.
Word.
The instructions on the side are how to use it. It's the name of his bar and how to use it. Yeah, and Larston apparently wants a toke. It's just a stick to you.
Yeah, get high. Smoke that
I could get you to smoke weed out of this bong pretty easy, I think.
Who needs instructions on how to smoke weed?
Do you know how to use the bong?
The way to get high? You go like this. Well, now Larston's all right, Larston. You're ruining the podcast.
All right, calm down. No, because the whole thing, that's why the handle is here, it pulls out. And that's how you don't pull out the bowl.
Oh, you pull out the whole thing and then you
head.
Put your mouth on that part then?
No, you pull in through this. I don't know how it works here. I can't read it.
It's not even
it's not used. It's never been used.
It doesn't look usable. It looks kind of usable, but apparently. I mean, not like it's...
Okay.
It seems like it's impossible, dude. This is... We figured out bong technology. Why did this guy try to reinvent it?
Here. This is yours.
He doesn't want it. He wants the bong. He only wants the bong. Yeah, exactly.
I requested a fiend dog.
He's like, I haven't smoked in years. I need this.
He is just trying to steal it off the shelf.
Whatever.
That's fine.
I mean, I can say whatever. It's not my bong.
Yeah. You can
Maybe.
see him behind me.
Yeah, this is the cutest episode so far.
Yeah, it's a
I don't know
great
about
start.
Funniest,
It's,
but
Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
yeah, dude.
What are you doing?
I'm going to my girlfriend's rich aunt's house, and we're gonna.
Nice.
There's a bunch of politicians coming, so we don't have to follow any of the rules.
Oh, that's good.
It'll
Yeah,
be great. Yeah, it's a fundraiser. We're calling it. It's gonna be cool. No, I don't know who's gonna be there, but probably like
possibly a politician.
probably like some lawyers. I don't know.
At least a doctor or two.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't count. You know what I mean?
Doctors?
Yeah.
Why
They don't
don't
really.
they count? Why don't
Not
they
as like
count?
politicians.
Oh no, not as politicians. They're
They're
should
like
count,
just wealthy. You know.
They should count more as like as far as if there's a bunch of doctors there, you should feel safer during a pandemic than politicians.
It's true. I don't know though.
Politicians can pardon you if you go to prison, but
Yeah, exactly.
they can't like pardon your disease. They're like, you're sick. I pardon you from having COVID.
Well, politicians decide who gets COVID. I think that's how it works.
Okay.
So as long as you get on their good side, then
True.
you're immune.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
They can just touch you, or they look at you weird, or
They bless you.
do they have a vial of COVID that they can just like prick you with? They're like, this person doubted me.
Yeah, that's probably it. Actually, yeah. Yeah, the little needle. They say the national anthem over you.
Their
Our
national
Father
anthem's
who
different.
art in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
White House.
Their national anthem starts with like, yeah,
it's backwards Latin. You're like, I don't remember the national anthem being in Latin or backwards.
Was there a blood sacrifice at the end of your national anthem? That's what they have instead of fireworks.
I thought it was a bald eagle, not a baby. Why are we sacrificing this baby?
Why they just bite the head off that goat? What the hell is happening?
All right, I'm pretty sure there's 50 stars, not just one big pentagram. That's not a. There's more stars on the flag. I know that. Why'd you circle it?
Yeah, why are you standing in the center of the flag?
Pretty sure you're not supposed to put fire next to the flag. You got a bunch of candles around this thing.
It's a safety hazard out here.
Yeah, it's if it's not a safety hazard, it is at least un-American, and I won't stand for it.
No, you're not supposed to stand for it. You're supposed to kneel and bow or whatever.
Yeah, why is everyone kneeling? I thought you guys hated this. Who the hell is Batmatet?
What is that called when you're kneeling and praying?
Bowing? I don't
Is that
know.
bowing still when you're on your knees?
I don't know.
Pray bowing?
Pray bowing? Maybe, yeah. I think it's like it's worshiping.
It's called that's worshiping?
That's probably what worshiping is, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe.
That's what I imagine, like...
You can't worship without being on your knees and doing
No, you got to be real pathetic. No, it's groveling. That's what it is. It's not
Groveling, that's
worshiping,
right.
it's groveling. They're groveling to Satan or whatever.
No, you're not worshiping your God. You're groveling
Yeah,
to
you're
him
groveling
right
to
now.
him like, oh, please, God.
You can
Please.
because you go from
Save
praying.
my family. Ooh.
Why isn't he doing anything? I got in the grovel position.
I groveled like crazy.
Yeah, because you pray. Most like a lot of people pray on their knees on their bed, and then it's just like that.
Yeah.
And then you're going a step further, and you're like, the praying is not working.
Yeah. Maybe if I get on my knees, maybe if I bow.
Will he take it if I grovel? Is it gravel or grovel?
It's, depends on where you grovel. If you're groveling on gravel, that's gravel groveling.
Gravel groveling.
That's gravel groveling. If not, just regular groveling. If you're groveling for gruel that's on gravel, that's gruel gravel groveling.
Wow, that's just confusing at that point.
That was a lot.
Does that mean you're asking for rocks? What is
No, you're asking for porridge on some rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know a lot about the church, all right?
It's just things have gotten real bad if you're gruel gravel groveling.
If you're gruel gravel groveling,
That's life's taking a turn.
things
for the
aren't
worse.
great if I'm gruel gravel groveling.
If you're gruel gravel groveling, you might as well just do heroin. That's,
Assuming there's heroin left at that point.
I mean,
If I get to that point in
I don't
my
know.
life, I imagine all the things I used to be able to do, including heroin, are gone.
yeah, I guess for whatever reason, to me, when you're not doing well, heroin sounds super easy to find.
I mean, when you're not doing well, sure, but if like this is something I imagine. If you're gruel gravel groveling, it's like the end of the world, and you're like
Yeah.
asking some post-apocalyptic
Some
lord, like has all the land or something. Like, please give me gruel. You know, I just don't see myself in that situation.
Give me gravel to grovel on.
Yeah.
I feel like there's certain drugs that are like hard to find unless you have money, and then there's certain drugs that are easier to find if you don't have money.
Yeah, right. I know. I don't see heroin a lot. And
like,
it's not like I'm rich,
but yeah, it's like if you don't have money,
like totally broke.
Heroin's there all the time. I think.
I actually do know where to find heroin. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know for sure. If someone knows for sure where to find heroin, then it's like, all right, you're doing heroin.
Yeah. If you think you know where to find something, that means someone told you where to find it, and you just haven't tested it yet.
No.
Right?
There's a big tent city kind of by my
exactly.
by my house.
There's not money there.
Yeah, there's no money there. Definitely.
Probably heroin.
I was driving home the other day, and I saw a guy like poking at his arm, and then I saw another lady lighting something. And I was like, I bet I can get some heroin here.
For being the best drug, it's really not surrounded by money very much.
Yeah, right. You'd figure rich people would fucking do more heroin. Well, rich people do Percocets.
They do. Yeah, they do pill heroin.
Yeah,
oxys and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And then, God, wouldn't it be stupid? You get a pill and you just melt it down like heroin anyway. What a waste!
So used to it.
Yeah,
you suck it into a syringe.
You're like, just do heroin. Stop it.
Like, how come that guy's doing heroin and he seems more like a doctor than the guy who prescribed me heroin?
Because this guy does the heroin too. He cares.
Yeah.
It's a little closer to home for him.
He hit the vein the first try. I'm like this damn nurse.
What are you, an EMT, dude? Holy shit.
You ever had a nurse have to switch arms? You're like, wow, you've never done heroin.
When I got into the ambulance after that fucking car accident I was in, the fucking EMT, they stabbed me like 40 times. They never hit it, dude.
They're like, he's bleeding out.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, he's not going to make it.
Find a vein. There's bleeding out of multiple little holes from him.
Yeah, he died of his injuries. In the car accident? No, in the ambulance.
No, I injured him a lot. I'm terrible at my job.
But yeah, if we had EMTs that have just done heroin a few times, they'd find veins easily. They'd know where to find the small veins.
Yeah.
Because you kill your veins by doing heroin.
Right. So
EMTs
you have to find the ones that work.
Should do heroin.
Yeah.
I think. Because you got to do it when you're moving, too.
Right.
Like, in an ambulance, the car's turning. You got to be able to fucking...
They should.
You got to be a pro.
They should at least learn from someone who does heroin.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
no,
man,
they need to do
when
heroin.
You can't find it, and they're like, and then they take off their shoe, and they're like, in the foot, right between the toes.
Yeah, and actually, it's
just in case.
Toe.
Just in case the person you're trying to save is also doing heroin.
Yeah,
you're gonna have a hard time finding a vein.
That'd be hilarious. The EMT's like, "Where's your vein?" It's like, "I just go through the toes. That's usually what I do." Yeah. Like, usually what you do. What's that mean? You doing heroin? It's not. I'm pretty sure you take an oath to not ask me that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to ask me in a court of law or something. I don't know.
It's like a service dog kind of rule. Doing heroin. You're not allowed to ask what kind of heroin, or you're not allowed to ask if I do heroin. I don't know. Shut up. Just go through my toes, all right? I know where the vein is. I can do it. Let me do it.
Give me the needle.
Yeah. You like stop the EMT. You're like, I'm pretty good at this. Cut it
he
out.
pushes out whatever's in the needle and then starts sucking up the rest of the heroin he's got. Like, hold on. He pulls out a spoon.
What do you have here? Like, I brought some medicine.
It's better than what you're gonna give me, to be fair. I'm gonna do similar things.
I see these people in the tent city, kind of by my apartment. They cross the street to another apartment all the time, and
they have an apartment and then they live in Tent City.
I think
there's like both, just in case.
No, it's definitely the drug dealer lives in the apartment.
Oh, okay.
But like, you got to be pissed as a drug dealer. You're selling heroin, and the tent city gets set up across the street. You're like, you guys are gonna get me caught, man. Like, you gotta fucking go somewhere else, dude. Like, you're right outside my house. That's
already
fucking.
The alley I was selling it in was shady enough.
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly. You gotta be so mad.
That's when he just goes and gives them fentanyl-laced drugs.
Yeah, right.
He's like, hey, free drugs for all homeless people.
I gotta get these people out of my apartment or I'm going to jail.
Putting rocks under a freeway, that's one way to get rid of homeless. But have you tried just giving them laced drugs?
That's like Like, people are lining up outside their drug dealer's house like it's Black Friday. Like, days before Black Friday. They're camping out for the best heroin.
Black Tar Heroin Friday.
Black Tar Friday. That's every Friday.
That's every Friday. Or Monday or whatever day of the week it is. I don't know what day of the week it is. Dude, what's going to happen this Black Friday? Are stores just still going to let people trample each other?
I don't know. Maybe.
You have to wear your masks, but you can still all pile on top of each other. And
a mom is head kicking someone else's kid. And you're like, hey, wear your mask.
Puts on a mask. Okay.
Sorry. I don't want to be rude. Bang.
People die during Black Friday sales, like getting trampled.
People are going to die no matter what this year. You know?
So they're dying. Yeah, you're dying somehow this year for a Barbie still, I guess. I don't know. What's popular this year? What are the new toys?
There's going to be people dying of COVID because they beat someone over the head with a TV. You're like, you got too close, man. You got too close to the fucking infection.
You deserve to die from COVID if you catch it trampling people at a Black Friday sale.
Yeah,
You've never deserved to die from a disease more than that.
There's going to be Walmart employees getting punched in the face like, 6 feet! 6 feet! Jesus fucking Christ, Larston. You are terrible at being in the room. What are you doing? Oh, my God.
He's scaring himself. Oh, you knocked Kit down. Hey, get away from that. He did something wrong and scared himself.
Yeah, that sounds
You
about
should
right.
be scared. You knock things over.
Just
You're not supposed to be playing
Just
with.
disappointing.
Go get a toy. You idiot. I was watching Game of Thrones earlier today, and there was a bunch of dog barking, and he was like just fucking staring at the TV. Just, oh my God.
You're watching Game of Thrones now?
Yeah, I know. I'm so far behind.
Don't go on the internet.
It's pretty good. I don't know what everyone was waiting for. Game of Thrones, pretty good.
You're like, nobody spoiled Game of Thrones.
It's
for
just
me.
pretty good. I really don't care. I know it's gonna end badly because I saw what everyone said. I'm like 4 seasons in a few weeks of just watching it while I'm drawing and doing other things like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just like half watching it. It's still just okay.
That's because you're half watching it. See, the thing about it was so good, and then it was like the last 2 seasons, they just kind of like, you guys get it.
I can't.
There's knights, there's dragons. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of.
I just can't I can't believe just so many people waited so long to watch like new seasons and episodes.
Was me. I was like, fucking hell yeah, the new season's coming out.
And
you'd watch it for an hour. It's kind of like doing heroin, you know? It's like the first time you see it, it's super good, and then you're like kind of chasing that dragon, literally.
Like actual dragons.
You're like the CGI dragon.
Yeah. One of them just was big all of a sudden in the episode I just watched.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were babies. What happened? They're like, no, real dragons now. Fuck this.
Well, you own a dog that got big really fast.
It's true. Yeah.
You're like, that's stupid. Animals don't grow this fast, and your dog steps on your fucking head.
I wake up the next morning, I'm like, why are you taking up half the bed?
I feel like that's exactly how fast dragons would grow.
Yeah, I guess there's no. This is inaccurate to history.
This is stupid. Dragons only get full-fledged after 18 months.
What kind of biology is this?
Everyone knows
that would be the biggest complaint with Game of Thrones. The dragons grew way too quickly.
Yeah, it was a cool show. I liked it. The ending was only bad is because people expected it to be really good.
Is winter coming the whole time, or does winter eventually come before the last season?
It comes before the last season.
Okay.
I just ruined the whole show.
No,
to be honest.
No, I was just wondering. I'm in season 4.
Yeah. No,
I'm like I'm like halfway through the show.
It comes before, and then. But
I was like, I thought, because to me, whenever I heard winter's coming, I always thought that was just like when the show started back up. Each season was like, now it's winter. I didn't realize that I'm just waiting for winter to come the whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
This is like a fucking show with Coke Dick. He's like, I'm coming. You're like, are you?
Yeah, really?
And I feel like I'm gonna come. I swear I thought I just like pull out and I'm just like, no, I'm coming. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm like, all right, I'll put it back in, I guess. Next season I'm coming.
Next season I will come, I promise. Like 7 episodes of build up, you're just jacking off in the bathroom.
Yeah. I've done that drunk so many times. Pull out and then like, well, now I just look stupid.
You just pretend to come so you don't feel embarrassed. You're like, oh, okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
I've pretended to come one time.
Yeah, I've
maybe twice.
I've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
You're like, I just want to leave.
You're just like,
can I just leave? You can't be like, oh, I'm going. You know what I mean?
Taking off an empty condom is so weird. It's very difficult. It's like, it's hard to pull off.
You like put it back in your pocket. You're like, I can use this for later. There's nothing in this at all. It's like when you have like a bag full of bacon and you eat all the bacon, then you make more bacon. You're like, I can just put more bacon in this bag. I don't have to get a new bag. You know what I mean? You do that?
What bag are you putting bacon in?
I put like a little Ziploc bag. I put all the bacon in when I make it, and then if I eat it, I just reuse the bag. I got a really dirty Ziploc bag in my fridge, is what I'm saying.
You have a special bacon bag?
I got a bacon bag. Goddamn right.
It's nice and greased forever.
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Like,
you get all the flavors
this tastes
of
like
years
the batch of the
bacon.
last bacon. There was some applewood in there.
Yeah, it's infused.
Maple bacon.
And then you can put other stuff in the bag, and it'll taste like bacon.
I guess I feel
pretty good.
You're putting vegetables in there.
Remember that? Yeah. I throw some onions in it sometimes. Then the onions taste like bacon. Then the bacon tastes like onions. Boom.
What are
fucking
you
flavor mashing, dude.
How are you?
This is called gastronomy, I think. This is like advanced. Yeah. This is advanced cooking. I'm infusing stuff.
I don't know if it's advanced cooking. I'm not even 100% sure it is cooking.
This is Michelin star level shit, dude.
It's possibly science.
Yeah, barely.
I don't know if it's cooking though.
It's cooking.
What would Gordon Ramsay say about this cooking?
He'd be like, use a bigger bag so you can put more bacon. And like, you're right, Gordon Ramsay.
You're not using enough bacon.
You don't want to be able to. Yeah. So that's why. That's where you can reuse condoms, right?
And that's what we're getting back to.
Yeah.
The bacon condom.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm doing probably more of what I'm doing today, which is just drinking and hanging out here with the dog.
You having like turkey?
I'm not going anywhere. I might get something. I don't have stuff right now, but I feel like I should. It's like such a weird thing. It's like I'm not gonna eat stuffing tomorrow and turkey and like random stuff. It's such a weird thing that's ingrained in my brain that I'm like, I need to eat Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving, otherwise I'm a sad person.
Yeah, otherwise you're like Canadian.
Yeah, like I could have like a really nice steak tomorrow and I'd be like, well, you're still by yourself and depressed because you're not eating real Thanksgiving food. Like,
yeah, you can have just a beautiful fucking plate.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Like
you can just eat those
surf
chips.
And turf. Yeah.
Yeah, those
exactly.
Thanksgiving chips.
Thanksgiving chips from Trader Joe's.
Pretty good.
I either hate them or love them. I can't tell. I keep eating them though.
Anything with onion flavor, besides bacon I've put in a bag, is like hit or miss, you know?
Yeah, like fake onion flavor is a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
It's like fake banana flavors also.
I know, right? It's like someone.
Banana.
It's like someone looked at a banana and was like, "I'm just gonna guess what this tastes like. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna try it."
Yeah, I don't want to.
Like, what do I think?
I understand what
like?
it looks like.
Yeah, I think I can make this.
It's
work.
gonna make it yellow, and then
yeah, and people's brains will fill in the rest.
Yeah, especially if I make it. What are those? You remember? Did you ever have runts? Like old hard candy?
Yeah, I love
like
runts. The banana ones. I used to eat the banana ones all the time.
Banana ones tasted the least like the
yeah,
flavor.
right.
They did not taste like banana.
Yeah, they tasted like fucking. I don't know, just vaguely sweet.
Yeah.
Kind of, it was like someone just threw some sugar and colored it yellow, and you're like, "This is banana."
It looks like a banana. Right. The apple tasted like apple. The fucking cherry tasted like cherry. Everything else was correct. I haven't seen runts in years.
Do they still exist?
I don't know.
I know nerds still exist.
Nerds do still exist.
But like barely. There's so many candies from the 90s that people are like, hey, we don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
Like, candy used to be like so fun.
There's
they really had a
that
blast.
Hasn't disappeared too, and you're just like, why does this still exist? Like Dots, those like random hard candies on a piece of paper.
Dude, little gumdrop things.
You can still find those.
I love those
like,
things.
Why?
I love Dots. Everyone's like, you're disgusting, but I love them. I don't know why.
There's those rock hard candies still around.
Pop Rocks, dude.
Pop Rocks were that was just a fun candy. That was the 90s. Pop Rocks is the 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though like we
can make everything extreme.
the package is
like,
black with just bright colors of whatever the flavor is.
Yeah. What happened to like Pixie Sticks, dude? Those were cool.
Pixie Sticks. Do you remember Raven's Revenge? That was
Raven's
that
Revenge?
might have gone away just before you grew up enough to get it, because that was when I was in middle school. Raven's Revenge was extreme Pixie Sticks. It was just flavored sugars, and they had it where you had this test tube, and you just put flavors of these sugars into the test tube, and then you just drink the fucking test tube of sugar.
That's the laziest candy.
Dude, I was like a drug dealer in middle school because my mom would get me candy. Like I was allowed to go get whatever. So I got candies like that, and I just sold them in middle school.
Dude, I did the same thing in middle school. I had a fucking little...
I could still go get more at home.
Yeah, right? There was like a rule for like the classes. It was like, hey, buy a bag of candy, and then the teacher gives out candy, and I'd buy the bag of candy, and I wouldn't give it to the teacher, and I'd sell it out of my locker. And there was like... the middle school I went to had a little like snack shop you can go to and like buy stuff.
Yeah.
And so I just undercut the snack shop. I like buy like 50 cents, and fucking teachers would come to me and be like, "Hey, let me get some Snickers."
That's so funny,
dude. I made so much money in fucking middle school selling candy.
That was how I bought lunch and other food that I wanted, like other things, get a little bit of money. But it was, I never thought of it as like until I got older of like, hey, these were kids that their parents probably didn't even let them have sugar in the house.
Yeah,
or like,
right.
Get this candy.
Yeah.
I'm selling
like,
it
come
to
here.
Your mom's just the government. She's fucking you over, trying to tell you sugar's illegal.
Yeah, you're the heroin dealer.
Nothing wrong with sugar. Sugar's great for you.
Especially my sugar. Here.
Yeah, especially my sugar. You want some of my sugar?
Yeah, dude, Pixie Sticks were fucking... Kids were like, did you see kids like smoking them? They'd like put them in their mouth and they'd blow it out, and they're like, it's like I'm smoking cigarettes.
Smoking Pixie Sticks?
Yeah,
no.
did you ever see that?
There's
kids used to do that.
fake cigarettes. I remember that.
And I think they'd already been phased out when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They made smoke?
Like, I think if you got them
sugar?
like back when you could like go, and it would like get a little bit of sugar. They were fucking weird.
That's wild.
Candy cigarettes was just like such a strange thing that was left over from the 50s, I think, or whatever it was.
Right.
We're like, you know how we get kids smoking?
We make them taste good.
Candy first.
And that's how like Juul and shit worked. They like took the candy cigarette thing, and they're like, this is a great idea.
Uh-huh.
We can get kids to
Candy
smoke
flavors.
anytime.
Exactly.
Just make it delicious.
So smart. I can't believe Big Tobacco worked against them at first. Well, I guess it was just until they bought.
Yeah, exactly. They were like,
so
this is horrible.
Dude, all the big corporations are so behind what the future is that they have to, like, push against something until they own a stake in it. Because they're they're like, oh, shit, I didn't know vapes were going to be a thing to get all these kids smoking and blah, blah, blah. I got to get, all right, now Coca-Cola owns half of it. Okay, it's good again.
Yeah, we're fine. We can legalize this. No, it was like, I don't know why cigarette companies decided that mint is the best flavor, and that's all they're gonna do. They're like, we have menthol.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, get some raspberry in here. Like, get some fun flavors.
Tried cherry flavored things?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the best.
There's no menthol flavored candy. That sounds terrible. Like Winston's candy. Like, gross. I hate this.
The other side of Withers or Werther's or whatever that was.
Yeah. There's a Werther's, there's a Winston's.
Old people candy. It just tastes like, it tastes like stale cigarettes. Why are you eating this? I don't know. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Life's hard. Candy should be too.
I don't want anything that doesn't risk breaking my teeth, okay?
Was there any weird candies you had that you were like that you ate when you were growing up? I remember so many fucking strange ones. You remember that tube of goo? They were like red.
Yeah.
It was like red and green. I think that was about it. Maybe there was another one.
And you just squirt it in your
just
mouth.
Squeeze the
Yeah, I
goo in your
remember
mouth.
that. And I was like, that's pretty good.
Dude, that'd be a part of the QAnon theory right now. If that came out, they're just trying to. These pedophiles
it's
are just trying to
adrenochrome.
get these kids ready to eat goo.
Yeah.
Fucking sickos.
Candy got real lazy by the end of like the glory
what's a
days.
new candy?
They were like, we're not even gonna heat this up and make it into a cohesive thing. Here's just some fucking sugar. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Here's just
That was the end of it. They
like
gave up.
Pixie Sticks is just sugar. They just
Yeah.
poured sugar in a bag and they're like, here you go. It's like EBT candy.
Government candy.
Yeah, the government cheese candy.
Government sugar candy.
Here's your allotted amount of sugar for the month.
The sugar makes it hard for you to move and also makes you feel like you should pay all of your taxes.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
What? Yeah. I can't think of a new candy. But now I kind of want to try new candies, see if they've done anything.
I
don't think they're just healthy?
Candies. I feel like new candy is like they just repurpose like ring pops. Ring pops are still new to me.
But they're not. They're like 80s.
I know, but like they're still like, oh, that's a fun new candy every time I see it. And I'm like, oh, there you go. They're still having fun with it.
They make any pimp ring candy? Pimp. what is it? Pimp pop ring candies. They're like knuckle.
Oh yeah,
a few
the
of them
fucking,
together.
You get the brass knuckle ring pops.
They have like they spell something.
Yeah, kill. You're like, whoa.
knuckle ring pops.
There's like the hardcore kids at school.
Yeah,
like, stay the hell away from me. Brass knuckle ring pops. Yeah.
They hit you and you like get a lick of it. You're like, this is the most delicious punch ever. Can you please hit me again, but like more in the mouth?
I think my teeth are broken. Like, no, this just chipped in your mouth. Like, oh yeah, this is delicious.
No, the one that chips your teeth. That's the taffy.
Yeah, that's
the taffy knuckles. Caught my tooth.
You get hit with brass knuckles when you're an adult. And you're like, this doesn't taste delicious at all.
This hurts.
What happened?
Tastes like copper. Oh, that's the blood in my mouth.
I remember this tasting better.
That happens when you start fighting as a kid, you know? Different memories of it. There probably are some people who grew up, like, fought as a kid and, like, had fun doing it. Yeah. Then they fight as an adult, and they're not real good, and they fight people that beat them up, and, like, this sucks. Yeah, right. Remember when fighting was fun? When it was, like, you'd punch someone in the stomach, and then the teacher broke it up?
Yeah, it's like, oh, UFC fighters are like, why isn't anyone stopping this?
Hey, ref, you're watching me get beat up. You do something.
Are you like the principal or something? Right? Can help me.
Yeah, where's Dana something? Dana whatever his name is, right?
Dana White.
Dana White.
Dana White is the principal of
UFC.
Of UFC.
Someone, stop. Stop this.
We're going to go have a decoy fight so the real fight can happen in the ring.
The fight in the crowd.
Yeah, just to distract the refs so they can actually fight.
Someone goes and gets a chair. Like, this is the WWF now? What's happening?
Yeah, what the hell even is this?
I thought there were rules.
Yeah, that'd be funny. The refs are only trying to stop the fights the whole time. So you gotta find ways to distract them.
Your team, your ring team, whatever.
Yeah, your corner's
your
like
corner
fucking
has to go distract them. Hey, ref, over here!
Yeah, hey,
you just punches the other guy. And I'm like, ah, damn it!
Hey, no fighting over there too. He runs over.
What are you doing? Choking someone? What the hell? Can't choke someone in this lunchroom. This is UFC school.
Every ring has like a cafeteria surrounding it.
That's what we need to bring bring back, or not bring back, but we need to start a school fight thing, but it's with adults. It's with actual fighters.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just like, you got to figure it out. It's like a puzzle.
Start a fight in the parking lot, so security all goes to the parking lot.
Yeah.
And the real fight happens at the cafeteria.
Like a fight/escape room type thing or something. I don't know. Double dare fight.
That'd be fun too, because the whole audience is involved.
Yeah.
And you're like, we gotta make sure those refs don't stop this fight. But then when the fight's over, you gotta make sure the refs are there to stop the fight, or someone's gonna die. That's another thing.
I don't think any school fights would have gone to the death if they weren't stopped.
I don't know, dude. I know a lot of kids who would have kept punching.
Like, someone usually breaks this up. What the hell? I don't know what to do.
I guess I better keep going.
I don't want to be made fun of tomorrow. I'm a murderer because no teacher stopped this, and I didn't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah, I didn't want to fucking... What if he got up and won? There's no rounds.
I think that's good. I think school fight feels like the end of it. Murder feels like the end of anything, right?
Yeah, right. It does feel very final. Something final about murder. That's nice. Yeah, we should start fighting. We should get into some fights.
Did you ever box or fight or anything like that?
I didn't like box. I had friends who boxed, and they showed me techniques.
Yeah.
We used to spar a bunch in like my buddy Mario's backyard, and we all got concussions all the time.
Yeah,
well, it wasn't
you just said you're like, I never boxed, but we sparred. So it's just like boxing without the like learning how to do it first.
Yeah, exactly. We had gloves, and we're like, I don't know. Boxing's one of those like intuitive. It's like breathing. It's like, I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but everyone knows how to throw punches vaguely.
But it's like I never did karate, but then we kept trying to break those bricks or whatever.
Yeah, right.
It hurt really bad. Like, I think you have to learn technique. I think there's technique to it.
No, we would like fucking flail around and exhaust ourselves.
Yeah.
And my buddy David, he beat me 2 rounds, and then the next round I like got him with like a spinning back fist, and he like fell to the ground, and I was like, that's the coolest thing I'm ever gonna do in my entire life. And it still is. It's still the coolest thing.
Spinning back fist is definitely not a move in boxing.
And he was like, and I took him out, and I was like,
and that's
hell
when we
yeah,
invented UFC. You should be able to do this. This is cool.
I was like, I kicked your ass, David, and he's like, I beat you 2 rounds in a row.
You did an illegal move.
If this was an actual fight, I would have beat you the first round.
You're like, well, this isn't an actual fight.
Yeah, and I'm the champ.
We're fighting in a backyard. I win. You're on the ground. That's how you win fights when they're not official.
Yeah, that was fun.
Official fights, you can lose even though you knock the person on the ground. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is coming out on Thanksgiving, so
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
To all of our
Have
friends.
fun. I hope people are seeing their family if you can. Doing it as safe. I don't care.
Get them
see
sick.
your family. If your family's like, hey, come see me, then go see them.
Yeah,
that's a group decision. That's how you do things.
Exactly. And if you're really nervous about it, only sit next to the family members you don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can give them COVID. If you're going to give anyone COVID, you'll give people people you don't get along with.
No one's going and seeing their family and like, I love every single person in my family. That's crazy. Don't sit next to the person you love most.
There's a few of you who are too old.
Yeah.
Let's get this wrapped up. All right. Well, have a safe Thanksgiving. Have a fun Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Thanks again for listening to the Two Dumb Babies Secret Podcast. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe on Patreon at patreon.com/twodumbbabies, where you can get every episode for just $1 a month. Pretty good.